Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers at 24/7. My name is Amanjot, and I am here with Vishal sir and Niharika ma'am for all of you to discuss that how to score 60 plus marks in each and every subject of your JIB. So first of all, before coming to the strategy that how to score this marks and how to make sure that in the first attempt we will be qualifying with the very good marks in the JIB, before that, I want all of you to share the session with your friends and colleagues on the multiple social media platforms so that maximum candidates, maximum bankers will be watching us and they will be having the same strategy which you are having. So first of all, I want to welcome Vishal sir here, and I want to ask sir, what should be the strategy that can be taken by the candidate to score maximum in the retail banking and wealth management?
Important part is understand the topic first. What is retail banking? Retail banking was a topic earlier in CIB, but that has been brought to JIB, number one. Number two, wealth management has been added to it. And the important part, the difficult thing which I'll be telling you about wealth management, the topics are constantly changing. Like the budget session given for you in wealth management is not the same which is existing now. So that's why as the year changes, the topics change. Now the point over here is for clearing the exams and for scoring mainly 60 plus marks, the one thing which you have to do is number one, discipline. Discipline means per day you need to study at least half an hour. And number two, you will be needing a guide, a mentor. That's why we are here with the classes. So the classes will guide you in what direction you have to go. And then you can definitely read it. So in classes, we take all these numericals, objective questions, whatever is required over here. So definitely that will give you a path clearance for the same. You will definitely have a clarity of thought. So one thing that is important over here. And second point, once we teach you, you have to revise those classes again and again and go through the ebooks, whatever are available later. Okay. So that is the only way, discipline and follow the classes.
Correct. Sir, if I want to ask one more question with you, like the retail banking wealth management, the candidates are first time studying in the JIB. So if I can say that, is it possible to cover only a limited chapters or a limited module? It will be helpful or not?
Yeah, wealth management will cover around 20 marks for you, roughly 20 to 25 marks, not more than that overall. So 75 marks will be for retail banking mainly. So in that case, if you study retail banking also, which was there earlier also, in that case, you'll be able to score at least, means if you study thoroughly, you'll be scoring around 40 to 50 in that range, because here half of them generally might go wrong. So if you consider a strike rate of 50% also, you might score around 40 to 50 marks roughly. But wealth management will give you an added flavor as such. So that will be an added advantage. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Vishal sir, for giving the guidance for the retail banking. As sir said, the very basic thing is be consistent in your preparation and do make sure you're covering the conceptual clarity and revising the concept and giving the mock test. That's a very basic 4 to 5 concept that you have to follow. Correct. Now let's move to the Niharika ma'am. Welcome ma'am to this session. And I want to ask, like, what strategy should be there for accounting? Like, maximum candidates are very afraid about accounting, what to do, how to practice. There will be so many numericals. So what strategy they should use?
Good evening, everyone. When we talk about the topic of AFM now, the actual truth is anybody can get scared with the fact that there are so many numericals, there are so many concepts. The most important thing is start with the basics.
Correct.
If you do not work on the basics right now, you cannot do the numericals. And there's one more thing that sometimes people look forward to the fact that let's do the questions and then we'll get the concept in the question itself. That's another mistake that people look forward to. When you're preparing, you have to go through the concepts. I have seen many bankers coming up with the fact that this is the basic area. Ma'am, this won't be asked in the examination. The point is, this is the first time the syllabus has changed. And this is the first attempt. In this case, whatever they give is totally new. So when they're giving the examination, according to me, they won't go put extremely difficult questions at this point of time, because due to uncertainty, the paper is already very difficult. The element of certainty has made it very difficult already. So that means they might give the examination from medium to, from easy to medium. There might be a little part of difficult. So if you look forward to that fact, in terms of AFM, there are certain things which were there in the previous JIB as well. So whatever topics were important, which were there in the module A earlier, that was ratio analysis. Then we had the depreciation chapter. Along with that, we had YTM, interest and annuities. These were very important topics earlier, and these have been carried forward to the new syllabus as well. So when you're talking about the new syllabus, continue with that. Those topics are still very important. Plus, this topic still, the previous module A plus the previous module B has the same importance in this examination as well. But this year, when we talk about the new point, that is the module D in the new syllabus, is a little difficult to look forward to. So if you're focusing on the first three, you'll still be able to cover at least 60 to 70% of it. But again, if I really have to be very bluntly honest about the scenario, is many bankers think about it, let's prepare up to 70 or 80 marks of paper. We will be able to attempt around 50 and we'll be able to score around 50 itself. Another problem. If you are focusing on 50, go with at least 70 or 80 minimum. And with that 80, you should be totally prepared. If you are preparing half-heartedly for 80, you are already sitting at 45.
Correct. This is the major doubt. Like the maximum bankers have asked me also, can we target only 45 marks for accounting? Is it possible to do so? And we will score the overall score from the other three subjects, because accounting is very tough. So I keep saying that don't do that. Always have a target little high, so that if we are doing something wrong in the paper, we will be at least at the passing marks will be there.
True, ma'am, that is actually the fact. Sometimes I think if I really have to look forward towards being a student now, sometimes there are certain subjects that I feel, this is very easy. I'll do it very well in the examination. At that point of time, that difficult subject becomes easy and the easier one difficult. At that point of time, what is the strategy? If you're preparing only this much and you cannot attempt the easier portion of a difficult subject just because we had a thought block that this is not something I can do. So it's very risky if you're just preparing for a chunk of the syllabus and praying that, okay, I hope the examination will come from this area. So you're leaving everything on God. You're not preparing your strategies beforehand.
Yes. One more thing there is, Niharika ma'am. The bankers are saying we are only studying the theory. So we should go with the numerical practice. Like they directly want to go that do start us with the numerical practice. Is it possible?
It's not possible at all. Yesterday, even when I was having a class, I think the bankers felt that, okay, ma'am, you're dealing with the conceptual part a lot. So let's stop it for a moment. So what I did was I discussed a particular question from that area itself, the conceptual part. But the point is, when you are going through the concept, if you are thinking about the question, not understanding the concept, the question is out of your hand already. Because you are focusing on the question, but that question will be solved from the conceptual knowledge that you are building. You will have to, I know it's very difficult, it's very, very boring at times even, but you have to take that venom. You'll have to sit back, you'll have to understand the concept, because if you do the concept, you can do 10 questions. If you understand one question, maximum you could do is 2 or 3 more questions of that type only. But if you understand the concept, you can at least do 10 to 20 questions. The coverage of the conceptual area is bigger than the coverage of a simple numerical question that they're looking forward to.
That's true, correct. I also face the same question in the Indian economy and Indian financial system. Like they are saying, like, let's start the numericals of the national income and aggregates. Now, if you don't know what is GDP, how to calculate it, what kind of factors will be there, how can you able to answer the numerical question? So the very basic thing is conceptual understanding is everything. Without that, you are not able to answer the case study questions, one-liner questions, even the numerical questions. So first, focus on the conceptual understanding. That is very much important. So is it possible, Niharika, to score 60 plus marks in the accounting? Like if accounting, as a candidate, definitely. As a banker, if you say.
Ma'am, I think for that, there are 2 things that are required. Number 1, attending the conceptual classes and also going for the test series and case studies. You cannot rely on conceptual area altogether, and you can never rely on preparing only the MCQs. Relying any of these things alone will never give us good marks. But if you combine both of these together, then scoring good marks is always in your hands.
Correct. So one more thing which is very important, to have patience. Like, go with the topic wise topic. That is, syllabus is very vast. We already know that syllabus is very vast. They, each and every subject have minimum 4 modules, or I think every subject, each subject have 4 modules in your JIB. For that, you have to be very patient about it, and you have to cover module wise, topic wise, because you can't leave any particular topic or any particular module. No doubt there are some topics which are more important in comparison to other, but you can't leave any topic or module, because this is the first time after the syllabus has been changed, we are going to give the exam. So make sure that you are covering each and everything of your subject, plus with the conceptual clarity. Now if I talk about my subject, PPB and Indian economy and Indian financial system, now PPB is giving a hard time to all of you, I know, because PPB is become like only the module A and module B is kind of a subject, or is kind of a syllabus covering that it is already the 2 or 3 module covered under the 2 modules only. So many norms, regulations, policies related to KYC, related to your deposit account, related to the account of the various customers. So many rules and regulations, everything. I think each and every norm of RBI circular is there in the PPB first and second module. So I know that's a little bit hard to cover, but still the questions can be asked. So many questions in the module A and B, each and every line and each and every regulation can make the question. So we have to be very patient about it and cover each and everything. Don't go with the shortcut or something else like that. I will cover only module D or C, or I will cover certain limited chapters of the module A and B, and that will be sufficient. No, it's not sufficient. The very most important thing is we have to cover everything. And in the PPB and Indian economy, Indian financial system, if I talk about, there are limited chapters which are also common. Like if you study PSL, you have to study that in the PPB, also in the Indian economy. If you're studying MSME, you have to study in the both subject. But yes, the approach will be different. In the PPB, maximum questions will be asked from the target and sub targets. What happen if you are not able to achieve the PSL targets? Certain kind of thing will be asked in the PPB. But when you are going for the Indian economy, you will find they are asking what impact of PSL or MSME is there in the Indian economy, like what trends are going on in this particular topic. So approach of question will be different, but the content you have to study is almost limited same. So do make sure if there is a certain topics which are overlapping, like in the retail banking, you are studying the retail product. Similarly, in the other sense, you are studying in the PPB, like deposit accounts and various types of customers account and everything you are studying. So limited topics are overlapping with the subject, so you can cover one time. And do make sure you're covering these type of topics in such a sense that every approach of your exam will be covered. And if I talk about what strategy should be used for each and every subject of you, that will be 4 or 5 things. As Vishal sir also said, that consistency, discipline is very important. If you're not being consistent, nothing is going to happen. Second, conceptual understanding is very important. Without concepts, you're not able to answer anything. If you see the recollected questions of May June exam or the November December 2022 exam even, you will find out that the maximum questions are dependent totally on the concepts. Apart from that, the regular revision is important. Without revision, nothing is going to happen. And the last but the most important part is practice. Without practice, it's not possible to know that whatever you are studying, whatever conceptual understanding you are having, is you are able to apply that in the paper or not. Like if you are understanding the concepts of Indian economy, you are very good with the theory, you understand the concept, but applying that concept in the case study is very important. So that's why give mock test properly and do the self evaluation, so that you will be able to cover each and everything aspect. Okay. Niharika ma'am, one more thing I want to ask you, like maximum bankers are asking such kind of questions, like we haven't completed a certain module A or B or C, or we are stuck in the module A only. So why should we start giving mock test? So what will be the right time to start giving the mock test?
I think if you really have to look forward towards the right time to start, when you are done with at least 50-60% of the syllabus now, you know where you are standing. At that point of time, you know that you have tested the waters already. You know the elaboration of the subject there. At that point of time, it's way better that you start giving the tests. You shouldn't wait. Let's complete the syllabus and then we'll do it. You can still give that mock test again. There is no restriction. In terms of the Adda 24/7 apps, there is no restriction that you can give this particular test only. You cannot give that one. Or what should be the perfect time? They have open-endedly opened it for the bankers itself.
Correct. So if you start giving mock tests now, so you will have the understanding also. Like if you are studying a certain topic, you will be able to understand that how depth you have to study that particular topic. So giving mock test is also giving you the analysis that which particular topic is from which particular topic, what kind of questions can be asked. So do not ignore the mock test. Don't wait for the last time of your exam that then you are going to give the mock test. Start giving the mock test, start doing the self-evaluation. Now, with your permission, Niharika ma'am, I want to tell candidates that where the Adda 24/7 is going to help them. So first of all, the new selection batch has been started from the 14th of March only. So to enroll, first of all, do subscribe the channel also. Because in the channel you will finding the lot of MCQ questions practice that is very important. Like if you're giving mock test or if you are attending these sessions which are related to the MC, that is going to help you. So do subscribe the channel. Apart from that, do download the Adda 24/7 application, because on the application you will find the premium study material where all the paid batches, ebooks, test series, everything will be available. So how to enroll? Just go to the application, select the JIB CIB section. You will find here JIB 2023. Click on this particular product. And apart from that, if you want to go with the Mahapack, you can go to the JIB CIB Mahapack section. So this is the batches which is right now running on the application. Apart from that, you will find the test series here. Ebooks, video course, everything is available on a single tab. So if you want to enroll with the selection batch English medium that is started from the 14th of March itself, so click on the batch, do check the details here available, the timing and the study plan, everything is available. And after checking that, click on the buy now option and enter a code here that will be Adda 23. And click on the apply. When you apply, you will find here 80% discount, but 1% additional discount will be available. If you use the application, there will be coins available and you can use the coins there to get this particular 1% additional discount. Apart from that, the much better option for all of you will be JIB CIB Mahapack, because right now they are covering double validity with 81% discount. So in Mahapack, one add-on thing will be there in the future. If there is a revision batches, MCQ batches, case study batches, you don't have to enroll again and again in these batches. If you enroll once in the JIB Mahapack, everything will be covered for the 1 year validity. How to enroll? The process is same. Do check the details before enrolling, and after that, click on the buy now option. Enter the same code that will be Adda 23. And click on the apply. Same 80% discount will be available but for additional 1% discount, you have to go to the Adda 24/7 application and use the coins there. You will get this particular discount. So this will be valid for the 1 year duration, and everything related to the JIB will be available, whether it is ebook, test series, live classes, video courses, or revision batches, MCQ batches, everything will be available on a single platform. Still, after this session, if you feel like there are certain questions you want to ask, there are certain queries still there in your mind, you can ask in the comment section. We will be checking your comment and answering there your query. Now, Niharika ma'am, you want to add something in the session?
And personally, if I have to say about the topics there, it is way better that you start your preparations right away, because if you're looking forward to it, the Mahapacks are available at a very good discount right now, plus the double validity is available. That means economically, this is the perfect time to buy it. Right? If I look forward to 6559 there, the validity is for how many months there, ma'am? This is for 9 months validity currently. Think about it. If I talk about 6,000, it's not even 1,000 per month. That means it is a pocket-friendly situation currently. And at the same time, this is the perfect time, because in terms of the JIB, we have counted months left. March is just about to end. Then you have April. April is just 1 month, 4 subjects. It is very much for anybody who's into the jobs right now. They are focusing on their family as well. And with that family and everything, you have
and with the March pressure also.
Till 31st of March, everybody's stuck. So everybody will get back to their normal lives and studying in a proper way again by 3rd or 4th April, because you need a rest. Then you will have counted days left. If you're looking forward to self-study, then it should have started at least 2-3 months before. Right now, if you're looking forward to, just take up the courses and start preparing right away, so that you get enough time that you can at least revise all these things. Anybody who takes up the Mahapack, we are also covering in this particular Mahapack, we are also covering the case study batches or MCQ batches. Whatever batches would be coming up will be available for you at your disposal. And that too, there is no limitation that you have to go through the English medium batch itself only. You can look at the questions at the bilingual batch itself, because the question will still be in English. So if you're looking forward to it, you have greater exposure if you're taking the Mahapacks.
Correct. And now many bankers are doing so. Like they are attending all the 4 subject classes together because they know they have to revise the concept. They have to give the mock test also. So after enrolling in the Mahapay, you will be able to join multiple batches also as per your convenience, and you can cover the 4 subject as you will find the time. So I think this is the all strategy. Do make sure you start early if you haven't, because this is the deadline now and the syllabus is very vast. So last but not the least, if you are new to the channel of RA 24/7, offices RA 24/7, then do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be coming to you. And also, if you haven't downloaded the application, do download the application. In the description box, you will find the link there. So thank you so much, Niharika ma'am, for being there for us. And thank you, everyone. Have a good time.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.